There's a place on Earth so remote that the closest humans to it are often astronauts orbiting in space. A place where no one lives, no one visits, and where the dead are intentionally sent to rest. Welcome to Point Nemo, Earth's most remote location and the official spacecraft graveyard. Hey everyone! If you enjoy fascinating stories, hidden histories, and untold mysteries, you're in the right place. I put a lot of heart into creating these videos for you, and your support means the world to me. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story. So, without further ado, let's dive into this story. Located deep in the South Pacific Ocean, Point Nemo is over 1,600 kilometers, or 1,000 miles, from the nearest land in any direction. It lies between New Zealand, Antarctica, and the coast of Chile. Its name? Nemo, Latin for no one. Fitting, isn't it? Discovered in 1992 by Croatian engineer Hrvoje Lukatela, Point Nemo isn't an island. It's not a reef. It's just empty ocean. It's what scientists call an oceanic pole of inaccessibility, the furthest you can be from any coastline on Earth. There are no currents, no major fishing routes, and barely any life. In fact, it's one of the most barren parts of the planet's oceans. So why does this place matter? Because this patch of ocean is the final resting place for dead satellites, space stations, and spacecraft. It's where NASA, Roscosmos, JAXA, and other space agencies crashed their old space junk back to Earth. It's called the Spacecraft Cemetery. Over 300 spacecraft have been dumped here since the 1970s, including Russian supply ships, old satellites, and, most famously, the Mir space station in 2001. And when the International Space Station is retired in the 2030s, you guessed it, Point Nemo is its planned grave. Why here? Because it's the safest spot on Earth to crash large objects from space. There are no major flight paths, no shipping lanes, and essentially no human presence. If debris survives re-entry and hits the ocean, it's extremely unlikely to harm anyone or anything. It's literally the middle of nowhere. To give you a sense of just how isolated Point Nemo is, when the International Space Station flies overhead at over 400 kilometers above Earth, the astronauts on board are closer to Point Nemo than anyone on the surface. That's not just remote, that's sci-fi level isolation. But with mystery comes speculation. Some believe Point Nemo is more than just a crash zone. Online conspiracy forums have claimed strange underwater signals picked up near Point Nemo. The idea that it's the home of Cthulhu, the mythical sea monster, or even a secret military testing zone. In 1997, an unexplained sound nicknamed the Bloop was recorded near Point Nemo by NOAA. It was one of the loudest underwater sounds ever detected, and its origin? Still debated. Was it tectonic, ice, or something alive? Despite being deep in the ocean, life is surprisingly sparse. Due to the lack of nutrients and currents, Point Nemo is part of what scientists call an oceanic desert. There's little marine life. Even plankton are scarce. It's a place life seems to avoid. That's part of why it was chosen. Nothing lives there, and nothing gets hurt. In the coming decades, Point Nemo's graveyard will grow. With increasing satellite launches, the need for a safe space crash zone is greater than ever. But some scientists worry. How much more can this part of the ocean take? Could toxins from spacecraft eventually harm the marine environment? Could debris one day miss and hit somewhere populated? So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, everything up there eventually comes down. And when it does, it may fall silently into the loneliest place on Earth. Point Nemo